Hello and welcome to NFT Decree. I'm Barry and today we're going to go over some deck tech for Dark Country. Now certainly the better decks, Cultist, Beasts and sort of the main meta deck I've already covered, but there are other decks you can build, and today I'm going to go over the native build. So natives were introduced in, I want to say, the Exodus packs. No longer able to buy a lot of them, but some of them are in the standard pack as well. So natives are the sort of Native American faction. They mostly played out of neutral, but there are some smattering of natives in other factions. We're going to play out of Ancestral Guard because that gives us access to the board wipes, specifically Fire Spirit and Van Meter Monster. As well as cheaper Bless rather than offering, although we are rocking both. So we've got a nice curve coming up, 0 all the way up to 7. And let's go over what some of them do. So the first thing to note is the Inspire mechanism. So Inspire is a keyword that generates a totem. So a totem is a body on your side of the board. Can't attack, permanently rooted, but it goes up levels, and once you get to level 6 then sort of at max level, every other time is just going to increase its health, but depending on the level of your totem, your native traded cards are going to get bonuses. So the first one, they'll just get +1/+1. Then they'll get +1/+1 with an ability. Then they'll get +2/+2 with an ability. And those abilities could be Fortify, could be Guardian, could be Stealth when they're played. So for 0 we have the Ritual, and that just has the Inspire keyword. So either you can start a totem or you can increase the strength of your totem, or the level of your totem. Now these you're not typically playing until you can get another Inspire, because what you want to do is Inspire, get a second Inspire of something else, and then you're getting buffs to your cards. So 2 of these you could maybe run 3, but it's quite weak on its own and you don't want to be clogging up your hand with it. Then you've got Young Bloods. These are just your generic 1/1/1 bodies, but obviously with a level 2 totem they become a 1/2/2, which is pretty good for their value, but obviously needs the support. Then we have the 2-cost Braves, so a 3/2, again decent body, that becomes a 4/3, again if you've got a decent totem, or anything, potentially even a 5/4 for 2, which is quite good, but it does require some setup. Then Initiate. So the Inspire keyword triggers the totem again and adds 2 Young Bloods to your deck, so you get a couple of them in your deck. Now it is important to note that does kind of dilute your deck a little bit, but obviously if you're able to get the totem going, then they're not too bad. Then Bless, which is the draw 2 card out of AG, which is good. Then we have, I'll come to Blessed Roots, but Mothman. So Mothman's just there to perhaps let your totem survive. Once your opponent realises you're natives, they're going to be targeting your totem. You need to buff it health a little bit. Just one of these. He's not native traded himself, but he's okay, right? 2/3 and the ability to buff your totem when you might need it. The Navajo Skinwalker. So when it comes out, you can destroy, say, a Mothman, but potentially a Youngblood, for this to gain +2/+2. It's okay. I've got a couple of them, just if you need a bigger body. Like if your 1-cost bodies are kind of no longer doing anything, having a 4/4 can sometimes be beneficial. And then 1 Blessed Roots, so once you've got a big board, you can get a double Inspire from it, but actually they will clog up your hand if you have too many of them, so I've just gone for 1. Then Fire Spirit's the AG spell, board wipe, 2 to the board or 4 direct, so 3 of those. I just need those in there. Then we have the Navajo Witch. So when it comes out, 4 for a 3/2 is not great, but you can give a target creature Guardian, and that can be your totem. So this can save your totem, or it can let you swing in and survive on some of your other bodies. Shadow Warrior, 4 for 4 is what you're paying for here. You would play this on a turn, you're going to play a second native, so it gains stealth, and then you'll be able to swing swing with it afterwards. Again, Navajo Witch onto this, so you get a free 4 swing, and you can play another. You can play another native again the next turn after you've swung, and it will gain stealth again. Then the offerings, the generic draw 2 cards, same as Bless, but a little more expensive. Then we have free riders, so native traded, deals 1 damage on deploy. Sometimes you just need that to finish something off, so pretty useful. Again, you'll find maybe the natives are a little understated with the assumption that their totem's going to be going off, but it's really quite hard to have your totem stay alive, particularly with the amount of board wipes that are available. It should be, if it was spell immune, it'll be a little bit stronger. Might be something worth playing. Then Spectral Warrior, native mute, so instead of fanatics with mute frenzy, these guys are tougher. And they also have the mute ability, so 3 of them. Now, if it wasn't for the fact this is a native deck, you probably would still be playing Fanatics, but these are okay. Archers, they make it into some other decks. The 3 damage on deploy is really good, and in particular, and the Inspire ability is now going to have some. It's now going to take effect, right? It's now going to be useful because now you're going to have a totem and you're going to want to keep your totem. So this is really useful here. So we've gone up to 3 of those. The Pukwudgies, really good card draw, 5/6 body, pretty strong. You get card draw, and it is native traded, so it can be buffed again. This could be a 7/8 in an ideal set of circumstances, and the draw replaces itself. Really useful. Brainwash for things that you can't get, you can't kill any other way. Steal them, bring them over to your side of the board, and then finally just the big board wipes again, the Van Meter monsters. You just need them for when your opponent goes wide, and there's nothing else that really works out of any other faction, so that's why this is all good out of AG. So let's make this our default deck, and we will head on over, see if anybody's playing. Oops, wrong button. I was going to bring up Discord, see if anybody's playing. Searching. Throw it out in a couple of the... Oh yeah, we've got a game. So, none of these are early plays, so we bin all of these. And get the exact same cards back. Wait a minute. So this is really grim. Whoa. I mean, as things stand, there's nothing we can play until turn 5, so that's pretty bad. I mean, you're never going to play you until you've got a totem out. Again, like with no turn 3 plays. This is a really bad draw for us here. That's okay. Just keep going, I suppose. I mean, we're going to get pummeled, so you'd have to hope at some point we can claw it back. I mean, you're going to come down on you. I mean, there's just no real point. If I play you, you might take it out. Okay, so I guess we just have to play this, and we'll play it there. And he can swing into this, take it out, which is a better trade for him. 4 damage instead of 2. And then let's see what he plays. But that was a really, really slow start here. Okay, so this is fine-ish. What I'm going to do is pop you off. I could have got this down, which might have been worth it. So he's got another Frenzy Bull. No worries. Okay, so now let's see what we can start doing. So you come down, pop that, and if I play this now, it's not going to get any buffs. So I'm just going to keep it in hand for a turn. Might end up being a mistake. But, you know, we're only 14 life down. It's not the worst thing in the world. Oof. Could really use another one of these. But having not got that, I'm going to brainwash him, I think, because I presume he's got burning colts on him, which is why he's so huge. Again, I'm just saving these until I can get another couple of Inspires popped off. Oh, no, mate. You just got a lot of big bodies here. How can I deal with you and in a way that's not going to totally destroy me? You could do 7. So if you were 6, I think we might just no real choice here. I'm just going to avoid him for the time being, because the more I hit him, the sooner he buffs. But he's going to get an item, and he'll probably go up to like 5, maybe like. That's cool. So he's just trying to strengthen himself here. I can do 7. Ah, gross. Gross. So we've only got 10. And I've only got 2 natives. I guess I just have to put some bigger bodies down. Oh, a mute might be good. I do want to get this off before people start dying, but I think we'll just mute this guy. Then you can swing over, and I'm again just going to ignore them, because they don't do a lot of damage. Right, so I should be able to get the double inspire off next turn, and then I need to think about what I want to do. So I have to swing into one of them. This is fine. So I could do 4 to everybody. That's okay-ish. So I can't get them both. Oh, I can mute you again. I think I have to, right? Because otherwise these are all too strong. So if I mute everybody, well, not everybody, but mute the guys that are problematic, then I can double inspire. Actually, I should have done that first, because then he would have got a buff. Then I will... Wait. So I don't know what you got. I mean, you must have still had a chance. Like a 15 health body is still decent, and he's probably got items. I don't think that was a shoe-in. I had some big bodies, but I don't think it was a guaranteed win for me there. Like if he started wiping out the board, I did have some draw. I don't know, tough one. Right, we'll try and get another one. Let people know that I'm searching. But this is not a play the pros, so you get nothing if you beat me. Nobody's saying anything. But hopefully we get another game and see if we can get a better start, because that start was pretty awful. There was a Play the Pros event at 6 o'clock, but I wasn't in it. We'll play tomorrow. And then land sale on Thursday. So hopefully pick up some land. I won't be able to open it immediately, but should be able to get it. Ali Bongo. Right, so this is a little bit more interesting. Sack of Brainwash. Yeah. I mean, I don't have much that's any cheaper. You know what? I just keep them in case I get the same kind of start again. Nah, should have sacked them off. Okay, no problem. Actually, this isn't so bad. So I'm going to play you because I want some early doors plays. Drop you for 2. So I don't mind so much, like, because I've got nothing that inspires, I can't just wait until I get it. So whereas previously I was holding off on this, now I am just having to power through. So then I can drop this for a 4/4. Which I will No, let's do this right. So I get the 1 damage first. So sequencing your plays are always something you have to think about. Now because I'm up against AG, me killing a 1 health body is okay, because at 4 the fire spirit's going to kill things. So I'm going to swing with this. I am going to take it out, because now I can survive a fire spirit board wipe. You can take out 1, which is fine, but you can't take out both. So I'll still get across for another 4. Then I can guardian something. So that's what I was saying. Like, he had the fire spirit. If I didn't kill it myself, he would have burned the board, and I would have had the guy that was sitting on 2, right? So let's just give him that. And then we're into 6. So 6 will get me Pukwudgie. I've got 2 of those, so I'll get a draw. So I can't do much with Inspire, so we'll draw here. So as long as everybody's still on the board next time, I'll get like a triple Inspire off. So I can swing in, I can pop it, which is what I'll do. So we'll swing in, so Guardian protects me there, and we will pop you, and then we can keep going. So I could Inspire here. I'm not going to, because if he takes this out, I mean 7, maybe I should have thought about it. No, because if he takes it out, I need to wait for a better position to increase my... yeah, so that's fine. I mean, I could have survived that, I suppose. If I'd done that, I would have had 1 extra health. Doesn't matter. So if I play you, you're not a native. 3, 5. So I can't finish him off. So I'm going to. I will Inspire, and yeah, I will Inspire again, right? Because he's down to 1 health, so there's not much you can do to kill everybody with 8 mana. So let's just see what happens, and then I'll just see if I can line up a game. So he's got that, but it's not enough. If he's got Incinerate to take that out, which he doesn't, and so we will smash that over. So let's get 1 more game in. Hopefully get matched with Phoenix. Not getting matched up. Here we go. And yay! So this is okay-ish. You know what? I'm going to keep this. Right, let's see what he's got for me. So if he starts dropping owl bears and stuff, we'll get beat. But that is fine. So Phoenix runs the Mythics Guild, which I'm part of. I'll drop the link below. You can join, do giveaways. We play sort of scheduled times most days. If you beat us, you can get stuff. So I don't actually want to play much of this. Kind of have to though, don't I? Maybe I don't. Swing you over. You know what? If he takes out the totem, he takes out the totem. That's okay. Ish. It's a shame there's no. It's a shame there's no timing windows, right? So I've no real choice but to smash into that. Guess you come down. Like the thing is, he can just take the totem at any time because he does enough damage to wipe it out. And so when he sees that I'm natives, he should just smash into it. And now he's got 2 owlbears, so yeah, so he should just take that out, which is right. But it kind of kept me alive for a turn, right? So we... I guess we do 1 damage and just swing over. I mean, he can just keep pummeling me because he's certainly got the damage advantage here. And there's not a heck of a lot I can do about it. Yeah. So like I said, this deck is not comparable to the tournament decks. So that's reduced in cost. I guess I just have to hit this and hope to get an archer next turn. I mean, it would have been good to pop it off, but didn't have the... I've not got enough mana. It's a much slower deck, this one. Ah, jeez. Well, that's it. I mean, he gets over for 12. Gets over for 14. The +1/+1 doesn't work on this, so it's only a +2/+2. But either, I mean, I could take it out, but I can't do anything else to stop him. I can take out 1, 2. So I mean, I could survive a turn, I suppose. But the chances of being able to take this out and whatever else he plays on his turn is pretty slim. He's got 4. Like if he gets the mountain lion down, yeah, I mean even that's a problem, right? Because now I can't even burn him. I don't have anything that kills him here. I mean that doesn't give fortify, so it's pretty pointless. So that's an example of what will happen to you in a tournament if you take this deck. So whilst the deck's decent, it is not strong enough. So that is that. GG. But if you wanted to play it just for fun, then you can. There might be some better... the only way to make it better really is to move away from the native theme. And so what natives need is more support, right? I mean, if I got a brainwash or something there, I could have obviously taken it out. And then if I could start to swing things back in my favour. But knowing that you're up against AG, a whole bunch of board wipes, there's not much you could do. So you just got to be aware of that. And like I said, there's not a lot of support for natives out of the other factions either. Like there's just nothing that you could put in. So what needs to happen is there needs to be different native cards, maybe some more native cards come out, something to support it, and we will take it from there. Once new cards are out, then we'll probably revisit natives. But native deck's an option. You can give it a try, see if you like it. It's good enough for casual play evenings. But until next time, this is NFT Decree signing off.